It only takes a spark to have an abomination of desolation. So, do you know what the abomination of desolation is? I have heard that discussion so many times, but I think I finally might have figured it out. You see, it's the church. Because, see, the four-walled churches and their doctrines of men that make sons of hell, well, let's just say that Jesus said you can't love God and money, see? So that's kind of like that movie, The Last Exorcism. Did you ever see that one? That was where this kid grew up and his dad was a pastor and he never believed any of it, but he became a really good salesman and he started putting on the extermination shows. But then somebody had a real demon and he didn't know what to do. Well, maybe that's happening right now because, see, the money demon, when Jesus caught the Pharisees and said, you can't love God and money. Well, the ones he said blasphemed, well, they're like those grandsons are running the churches right now. And they aren't praying to God. They don't know God. You see, that's why they're into that deity of Christ and Trinity thing, because that's their God, the little demon prince that doesn't like to talk about a king. They got their own backup plan for that, see? So, you have to remember that The Last Exorcism, if you want to see it, it's an interesting movie because I think that might be what's happening right now. Is the exorcism he's doing is on the church, like Revelation 2. But you know how these kind only come out by prayer and fasting? Well, that might be most of 95% in the church, including the teachers and those who trusted them because, well, they know God better than I do. But the God they know, well, let's just say, I don't want to know him because, you know, that Jesus I Never Knew book, well, wow, it's coming quite true. Because if you've watched the Jesus Christ show, they make it quite true that, oh, yes, I am Jesus. And by the way, if you've partaken, don't talk to me because I'm too holy for you. I created you, you know. Wow. That's like its own deity of Christ. Please do tell Mr. Jesus Christ. You look a little chubby to me. Have you been to the buffet? And was that gluttony not like such a big deal to you like the Sabbath day? Oh, yes, of course. It's all coming so clear now. You see, the Antichrist might be the actual church. Wow. So if you're haven't been thinking about battling anyone, well, guess what? The war has already begun. So if you'd like to get on the Chargers team, or you can stay with those dividers and chiefs, it's up to you. But, well, the king's coming, and it's Santa Claus, and, well, he's always had the naughty list all along, and you know all those parables about the talents that got buried? Well, guess what? Or wait a minute, maybe it was the vineyard. You can probably take your pick, because it's all coming true, and it's all like the prophecy that everybody was saying. I don't know why he kept telling these parables. I don't know what they mean. Oh, you can see what they mean now. So just get on the right team, because see, the Titanics, well, they're crashing, but they're really great social clubs. So if you want to stick around for the fireworks, it could get a little scary, because even Greg Laurie's getting you ready. He's got a nuclear war coming tomorrow. So just beware which road you're on, because that narrow road for the king, well, it seems to be getting quite clear. You see, you need to get cleaned off from all these money pits that are nothing to do with the king or his fit, as in sealed by him but not broken the seal and let demons in and they take over and pray to them. So beware him who thinks he stands, and study to show yourself approved, because you could fall, like that rest of the other verse said. Beware him who thinks he stands, lest he fall. Because that arrogance and pride, well, we've had plenty of it for quite a while, but humble pie doesn't seem to be selling really good. Maybe I could start a humble pie bakery. It will be quite the hit. Well, maybe for just a few who'd like to be on a Chargers team.